I'm live. I tried this yesterday. Apparently, like it has to load one video. New to live on YouTube, guys. It has to load one video and then you can load the other one. But my other video hadn't loaded yet. So it didn't. I couldn't go live. It was like spinning for like an hour and I just gave up on it. So Revelation 4-6, guys. I have to edit the other one because I actually did 1-3 and I think it only says 1-2. So let's dig in. Okay. The throne in heaven. After this, I looked, and there before me was a door standing open in heaven. And the voice I had first heard speaking to me like a trumpet said, "Come up here, and I will show you what must take place after this." At once, I was in the Spirit, and there before me was a throne in heaven with someone sitting on it. And the one who sat there had the appearance of jasper and carnelian. A rainbow resembling an emerald encircled the throne. Surrounding the throne were 24 other thrones, and seated on them were 24 elders. They were dressed in white and had crowns of gold on their heads. From the throne came flashes of lightning, rumblings, and peals of thunder. Before the throne, 7 lamps were blazing. These are the 7 spirits of God. Also, before the throne, there was what looked like a sea of glass, clear as crystal. In the center, around the throne, were 4 living creatures, and they were covered with eyes in front and in back. The first living creature was like a lion. The second was like an ox. The third had a face like a man. The fourth was like a flying eagle. Each of the 4 living creatures had 6 wings and was covered with eyes all around, even under his wings. Day and night, they never stopped saying, "Holy, holy, holy in the Lord is the Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come." Whenever the living creatures give glory, honor, and thanks to him who sits on the throne and who lives forever and ever, the 24 elders fall down before him who sits on the throne and worship him who lives forever and ever. They lay their crowns before the throne and say, "You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power. For you created all things, and by your will they were created and have their being." Okay, so then chapter 5 is the scroll and the lamb. Then I saw in the right hand of him who sat on the throne a scroll with writing on both sides and sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a mighty angel proclaiming in a loud voice, "Who is worthy to break the seals and open the scroll?" But no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth could open the scroll or even look inside. I wept and wept because no one was found who was worthy to open the scroll or look inside. Then one of the elders said to me, "Do not weep. See, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, has triumphed. He is able to open the scroll and its 7 seals." Then I saw a lamb looking as if it had been slain, standing in the center of the throne, encircled by the 4 living creatures and the elders. He had 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God, sent out into all the earth. He came and took the scroll from the right hand of him who sat on the throne. And when he had taken it, the 4 living creatures and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb. Each one had a harp, and they were holding golden bowls full of incense, which are the prayers of the saints. And they sang a new song. "You are worthy to take the scroll and to open its seals, because you were slain, and with your blood you purchased men for God. From every tribe and language and people and nation, you have made them to be a kingdom and priests to serve our God, and they will reign on the earth." Then I looked and heard the voice of many angels, numbering thousands upon thousands and 10,000 times 10,000. They encircled the throne and the living creatures and the elders. In a loud voice they sang, "Worthy is the Lamb who was slain to receive power and wealth and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and praise." Then I heard every creature in heaven and on earth and under the earth and on the sea and all that is in them singing. Animals were singing, guys. That's so freaking awesome. "To him who sits on the throne and to the Lamb be praise and honor and glory and power forever and ever." The 4 living creatures said, Amen. And the elders fell down and worshiped. Okay, chapter 6, the seals. I watched as the Lamb opened the first of the 7 seals. Then I heard one of the 4 living creatures say in a voice like thunder, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a white horse. Its rider held a bow, and he was given a crown, and he rode out as a conqueror, bent on conquest. When the Lamb opened the 2nd seal, I heard the 2nd living creature say, "Come." Then another horse came out, a fiery red one. Its rider was given power to take peace from the earth and to make men slay each other. To him was given a large sword. When the Lamb opened the 3rd seal, I heard the 3rd living creature say, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a black horse. Its rider was holding a pair of scales in his hands. Then I heard what sounded like a voice among the 4 living creatures saying, "A quart of wheat for a day's wages, and 3 quarts of barley for a day's wages, and do not damage the oil and the wine." When the Lamb opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of the 4th living creature say, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a pale horse. Its rider was named Death. And Hades was following close behind him. They were given power over a 1/4 of the earth to kill by sword. Very graphic, guys. Famine and plague, and by the wild beasts of the earth. When he opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of those who had been slain because of the word of God and the testimony they had maintained. They called out in a loud voice, "How long, sovereign Lord, holy and true, until you judge the inhabitants of the earth and avenge our blood?" Then each of them was given a white robe, and they were told to wait a little longer until the number of their fellow servants and brothers who were to be killed as they had been was completed. I watched as he opened the 6th seal. There was a great earthquake. The sun turned black like sackcloth made of goat hair. The whole moon turned blood red, and the stars in the sky fell to red, and this fell to the earth. So the stars fell to the earth as late figs drop from a fig tree when shaken by a strong wind. Holy shit. The sky receded like a scroll rolling up, and every mountain and island was removed from its place. Then the kings of the earth, the princes, the generals, the rich, the mighty, and every slave and every free man hid in caves and among the rocks of the mountains. They called to the mountains and the rocks, "Fall on us and hide us from the face of him who sits on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb, for the great day of their wrath has come, and who can stand?" Super awesome, guys. Okay, so I will read 7, 8, and 9 tomorrow. I don't want to make this one super long. It's because last time, but I have so many things I want to say, but I can't right now. Okay, let's talk about the churches that I got this. Okay, so we already know where Asia is. I already showed you that. Okay, but we don't know about Ephesus. So I'm looking this up right now, guys. Ephesus. Ephesus. Okay. So Ephesus is an ancient city in Turkey's central Aegean region near modern-day Selçuk, Selcuk. Its excavated remains reflect centuries of history from classical Greece to the Roman Empire, when it was the Mediterranean's main commercial center to the spread of Christianity. Paved streets wind past squares, baths, and monument ruins. The Temple of Hadrian was built before 138 AD, the Emperor Hadrian. So this one's basically in Turkey from classical Greece is Ephesus. So let's look that up, guys. Okay, Turkey. Got Israel in here from the last one. Let me see if I can look this up for you. Turkey, Midwest, Eastern, Western states, Bermuda, Mexico, South America, Africa, and the Middle East, I think. 327. Hey, Candace. Okay. Turkey. Yeah, I was right. Okay. So Turkey is below the Black Sea, guys. This is so freaking awesome. Okay. Turkey. Right there. Below the Black Sea. Remember last time we talked about Ukraine being near the Black Sea? Okay. Next one. So we have Smyrna. S-M-Y-R-N-A. Smyrna. City of Smyrna was a Greek city located at a strategic point on the Aegean coast of Anatolia. Due to its advantageous port conditions, its ease of defense, and its good inland connections, Smyrna rose to prominence. The name of the city since 1930 is Izmir. Okay, so let's find Izmir. Okay, so this is going to be in Europe. Okay, it's going to be Southern Europe, 293. Okay, guys. Greece is above the Mediterranean Sea. It is near Turkey. And, okay, so what was it called? Smyrna's promise. Anatolia. I'm not seeing it. It says it's by the Aegean coast, though. So here's the Aegean coast, guys. Switch back so I can actually show you. Okay, so we got Greece, which is where I'm moving to. I decided instead of Bali. Aegean Sea. I'll tell you guys the reason some other time. And then we got Turkey right next to it. The freaking Black Sea. And then we have Romania, Austria, Bulgaria are all kind of like surrounding it. So I have a feeling they are other churches coming up. Okay, so then we have Pergamum. Pergamum. Okay, Pergamum is a city in Turkey. Also referred to by its modern Greek from Pergamos, was a rich and powerful ancient Greek city in Mysia. It is located 26 kilometers from the modern coastline of the Aegean Sea on a promontory on the north side of the river Caucasus in northwest of modern city Bergama, Turkey. Okay, so apparently Turkey's going to get freaking destroyed soon. Okay. I already showed you Turkey, so I don't, but I kind of want to see where Bergama is. Okay, we got Turkey. Do I have a closer view of Turkey in here somewhere? Morocco, we got Egypt, Kenya. Okay, we're getting kind of far away from it now. Israel, Turkey, yes. Okay. What does it say? Mysia. Aegean Sea again. Aegean Sea is important, guys. Right underneath the Black Sea. Okay, I'm not seeing the city name. There's Ephesus, though. I just found Ephesus in the Aegean Sea, guys. Okay, so we got, switch views again. Okay, so we have Turkey. This is like a close-up view of Turkey. And then we have, where is it? Oh my goodness. I gotta zoom in so I can figure this out again. It's like over here. That's not helpful to you. Okay. Okay, guys. Do you see the Aegean Sea? And right over here is Ephesus. I can't find the other city that it's talking about on here. So it must not exist anymore. I don't know. Anyway, but there's Taurus Mountains, Pontus Mountains, Euphrates River, Tigris River, Cappadocia, Anatolian Plateau, Turquoise Coast. Turquoise, that's like my favorite color. Okay, and we have Thyatira. Thyatira. All these are like Greek. Okay, what is Thyatira in the Bible? Let's kind of. In early Christian times, Thyatira was home to a significant Christian church mentioned as one of the 7 churches of the book of Revelation in the book of Revelation. But where is it? Ancient Greek was the name of an ancient Greek city in Asia Minor, now known as Turkish city Akhisar. I don't see it on here. It's not in Turkey. Guys, I feel really bad for Turkey. Like, clearly you guys screwed up a lot and continue to screw it up forever. Okay, the city is not in existence here, but it's a Turkish city. It doesn't really say anything helpful in Wikipedia. What God said about the 7 churches. Let's just go over this. John sees a vision of the Son of Man who walks among 7 lampstands and has 7 stars in his right hand. Revelation 1 verse 20 states that the 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches and the 7 lampstands are the 7 churches. The comparison of a teacher to a star is scriptural. Where is Thyatira located today? Okay, that's helpful. Now located inside modern Akhisar. It's not on my map, guys, which is really sad. Okay. About 40 miles southeast of Pergamum and on the road to Sardis. This was the 4th destination of the 7 letters of Revelation. Archaeology has revealed little about Thyatira in the New Testament period. Okay. Then we have Sardis. Okay. Sardis, or Sardis, was an ancient city at the location of modern Sart, near Salhili in Turkey's Manasya province. So literally all the churches came from Turkey. And how did they get everywhere else in the world? This is like more information I need to find out now. Okay. Sart. I don't see a Sart. I don't see a Saria. I don't see, this does not exist on the Turkey map. Manasya province. Yep, that's not on here either. Okay. And then we have the church in Philadelphia. Philadelphia, Turkey. Okay. I'm so confused because I thought everything started in Israel. How did it move to Turkey? And why is Turkey like not being... I'm so confused. I have so many questions, you guys. Okay, Philadelphia is Ali's here. Didn't we already talk about this one? I'm so confused. I have so many questions, you guys. Okay, in antiquity, also not on my freaking map, in the Middle Ages, known as Philadelphia, is a town and district of Manasya province in the Aegean region of Turkey. Aegean region of Turkey. So I'm assuming that's by the Aegean Sea, which I already showed you guys, so I'm not going to show you again. It is situated in the valley of the Kozke. Valley of the Kozke. Also not on my map, you guys. This is not helpful. At the foot of the Bozdog Mountain. There is no Bozdog Mountain on here. There's a Taurus Mountain and there's a Pontus Mountain. There's no... So confused right now. The town is connected to Izmir by a 105-kilometer railway. The long-time mayor is... Who cares about the mayor? Like, is that really, like, relevant to this? I don't think so. What is Philadelphia in Turkey called? Yeah, it's not on my map. Apparently, it wasn't important enough to include in the book. Okay, but it's important enough to include in the Bible. So, just saying. Okay, Laodicea. Laodicea. And Turkey. Everything is in Turkey, dude. I need to go to Turkey. Okay. on the Laodicea on the Lycus was an ancient city built on the river Lycus. Euphrates, Tigris. There's no Lycus River, you guys, in my map. It was located in the Hellenistic regions of Caria and Lydia, which later became the Roman province of Phrygia Pacatiana. It is now situated near the modern city of Denizli, Turkey. Yep, not on my map, guys. Forget this book. It's no longer helpful to me. I need a different map. Ugh. Okay, guys, so those are all the 7 churches, and they're pretty much all in Turkey. How long is this? 20 minutes. Okay, last one was 30 minutes. I need to find out what's going on with these Turkey churches. Turkey, 7 churches in Turkey. Map. Ooh, there's a map, guys, if you search in Google. Okay. I have a stupid printer. I think the charger is at Aaron, so I have to buy a new charger. I don't know. I thought I packed it. I have no idea. Maybe I left it in the moving truck. I don't freaking know, but I can't find it anywhere. I've unpacked literally everything and I don't know where it is. Okay, so we have Asia Minor. We have Turkey. Mysia. None of these things are covered in my... Are they in Greece? Are they in Israel? Where are they? Okay, 7 churches of Revelation. It looks like everything is in a triangle shape, all surrounding the Aegean Sea. So one is, let me see if I can show you this from the Aegean Sea. There needs to be like a better picture of the Aegean Sea somewhere. Darn it. This map is limiting. Aegean Sea, Aegean Sea. Okay, when I see it in Greece, I thought it was bigger in Greece. Let me see. Egypt. No, that was in Europe. I'm the wrong one. Hang on. Africa and the Middle East. South Europe. Here we go. Aegean Sea, guys. Okay. So I'm going to show you this while I point these out. Okay, so Ephesus is right. Where is it? Okay, so this is Patmos. Okay, there's Patmos. Okay, so here's Patmos, guys. And then it's like directly across there. There's this island here. I don't know what this island is. It just says Aegean Sea. Right in this little like corner right here is Ephesus. And then if you go up just a little bit further to here. No, that's not right. This little boot right here. Boot, water boot. I'm going to call it a water heel because that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a little high heel in the water. Okay. This is Smyrna. And then just a little bit further up from that, right here where this tip is, it's like a little bit further here is Pergamos. And then if you come down a little ways is Thyatira. If you come down just a little bit further than that is Sardis. If you come down a little bit further on an angle than that is Philadelphia. And then just down a little bit further from there is Laodicea. So literally this whole area along the Aegean Sea, and it like makes this like triangle pointing up from Turkey to the Black Sea. Right? Let me check this. That's the Black Sea, right? Investigative journalism, guys. So addicting. Okay, so yeah, I was right. So it's the Black Sea. Okay, so it all points to the Black Sea. Why is it pointing to the Black Sea, guys? Let's find this out. Black Sea. Black Sea map. Black Sea here. Black Sea pass. Black Sea Turkey. Okay, I don't want a map of the Black Sea. Or do I want a map of the Black Sea? Let me see. I'm just looking this up in Google, guys. Guess This is like terrifying, but like amazing at the same freaking time. There is literally an arrow pointing to Ukraine. I need to find out history of the Black Sea. Why is it called the Black Sea? Let's find out more about the Black Sea. It's apparently very freaking important. I don't want pictures. Where's Black Sea? The Black Sea is a marginal Mediterranean Sea of the Atlantic Ocean lying between Europe and Asia. It lies to the east of the Balkans in Southeast Europe, south of the Eastern European plain in Eastern Europe, and north of Anatolia and west of Caucasus, both in Western Asia. Let's read more about the Black Sea in Wikipedia, guys. Okay. This is long. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I feel like I had a sneeze, but nothing's coming. Okay. The article is about the large body of water for other uses. Okay. The Black Sea, we already read that part. Black Sea is supplied by major rivers, principally the Danube, Dnieper, and Don. Consequently, while 6 countries have a coastline on the sea itself, its drainage basin includes parts of 24 countries across Europe. The Black Sea covers 436,400 kilometers, has a maximum depth of 2,212 meters, and a volume of 547,000 kilometers. I want to dive in the Black Sea, guys. So freaking bad right now. Most of its coasts ascend rapidly. These rises are the Pontic Mountains to the south, the southwest-facing peninsulas, the Caucasus Mountains to the east, and the Crimean Mountains to the mid-north. In the west, the coast is generally small floodplains below foothills, such as Stranza, Cape Emine, a dwindling of the east end of the Balkan Mountains, and the Dobruja Plateau, considerably further north. The longest east-west extent is about 1,175 kilometers. Important cities along the coast include Odessa, Varna, Samsun, Sochi, Sevastopol, Constanta, Trabzon, oh good goodness, Novorossiysk, sounds Russian, Burgas, and Batumi. So 10 of them are important. 10 cities are important, guys, according to Wikipedia. That's not 7. That's not 3. That's not 12. That's not any of the other numbers, but it's 10, guys. 10. Okay, the Black Sea is bordered by Bulgaria, Georgia, Romania, Russia, Turkey, and Ukraine. There's a country named Georgia. I didn't know that. Oh, there is. Georgia, what's up? Okay. It has a positive water balance with an annual net outflow of 300 kilometers per year through the Bosporus and the Dardanelles into the Aegean Sea, while the net flow of water through the Bosporus and Dardanelles is out of the Black Sea. Water generally flows in both directions simultaneously. Denser, more saline water from the Aegean flows into the Black Sea underneath the less dense, fresher water that flows out of the Black Sea. This creates a significant and permanent layer of deep water that does not drain or mix and is therefore anoxic. I don't know what that means. Are areas of seawater, freshwater, or groundwater that are depleted of dissolved oxygen and are conditions of hypoxia. The U.S. Geological Survey defines anoxic groundwater as those with dissolved oxygen concentration of less than, okay, so I probably can't dive in there. This condition is generally found in areas that have restricted water exchange. In most cases, oxygen is prevented from reaching the deeper levels by a physical barrier, as well as by a pronounced density stratification in which, for instance, heavier hypersaline waters rest at the bottom of a basin. Anoxic conditions will occur if the rate of oxygen. Anoxic waters are a natural phenomenon and have occurred throughout geological history. In fact, some postulate that the Permian Triassic extinction event, a mass extinction of species from the world's oceans, resulted from widespread anoxic conditions. At present, anoxic basins exist, for example, in the Baltic Sea and elsewhere. In 2012, there were some indications that eutrophication, I think I got that, had increased the extent of the anoxic zones in the areas including the Baltic Sea, the Gulf of Mexico, and Hood Canal in Washington State. Guys, I live literally like 15 minutes from the Gulf, actually a little longer, 45 minutes from the Gulf of Mexico. Okay. The anoxic layer is responsible for the preservation of ancient shipwrecks, which have been found in the Black Sea. I have to go diving in the Black Sea, guys. I need to see these freaking shipwrecks. Okay. The Black Sea ultimately drains into the Mediterranean Sea via the Turkish Straits and the Aegean Sea. The Bosporus Strait contains it to the small Sea of Marmara, which in turn is connected to the Aegean Sea via the Strait of the Dardanelles. To the north, the Black Sea is connected by the Sea of Azov by the Kerch Strait. The water level has varied significantly over geological time due to these variations in the water level in the basin. The surrounding shelf and associated aprons have sometimes been dry land. At certain critical water levels, connections with surrounding water bodies can become established. It is through the most active of these connective routes, the Turkish Straits, that the Black Sea joins the world ocean. Where is it? I know it's in the beginning. There it is. I have it marked. Okay. We have Mediterranean Sea barely connects the oceans. But then this one, oh, I didn't know that. Okay, guys. I gotta switch again. I can't see what I'm showing you. Okay, get closer. Okay, so we have the Mediterranean Sea. Black Sea is like right here. This is the Black Sea, guys. It's not labeled on here. So we have the Mediterranean Sea, and then this is the Black Sea. Okay, so the Black Sea doesn't actually, it doesn't look like it connects to anything, but it actually does. It connects to the Mediterranean Sea, and the Mediterranean Sea connects to the Atlantic Ocean, which goes to literally everything, the Gulf of Mexico, like every freaking thing here. Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, comes out this way. It literally connects to all of the oceans, guys. So cool. Okay. Let's finish reading this. Now I need to figure out where I left off. I got too excited. Okay. The water level has varied significantly over geological time due to variations in water level in the basin, surrounding shelves, and associated with air. Said this all already. The Black Sea joins the world ocean. Okay. During geological periods when this hydrological link was not present, the Black Sea was an endorheic basin operating independently of the global ocean system. Similar to the Caspian Sea today. Currently, the Black Sea water level is relatively high. Thus, water is being exchanged with the Mediterranean. The Black Sea undersea river is a current of particularly saline water flowing through the Bosporus Strait and along the seabed of the Black Sea, the first of its kind discovered. Okay, yes, I'll let you read more about this later. I just want to know if you can dive in it. It's the only question I have remaining right now. So I'm scanning Wikipedia to see if there's anything on diving. But I'm not seeing anything, so I'm going to have to search this. Ecology, marine. No. Animal species. If animals can go on it, then humans probably can too, but the oxygen thing is concerning to me. Fishing, navigation, trans-sea cooperation in urban areas, still nothing on diving, tourism. In the years following the end of the Cold War, the popularity of the Black Sea as a tourist destination steadily increased. Tourism at the Black Sea resorts become one of the region's growth industries. Modern military use. Let's talk about that since there's a war going on around it. In 1936, Montreux something French convention provides for free passage of civilian ships between the international waters of the Black Sea and the Mediterranean Seas. However, a single country, Turkey, has complete control over the straits connecting the two seas. I wonder why. Military ships are categorized separately from civilian vessels and can pass through the straits only if the ship belongs to a Black Sea country. Other military ships have the right to pass through the straits if they are not in war against Turkey, and if they stay in the Black Sea basin for a limited time. The 1982 amendments to the Montreux Convention allow Turkey to close the straits at its discretion in both war and peacetime. The Montreux Convention governs the passage of vessels between the Black and the Mediterranean and the Aegean Seas, and the presence of military vessels belonging to non-littoral states in the Black Sea waters. The Russian Black Sea Fleet has its official primary headquarters and facilities in the city of Sevastopol. It's not too much further here. No, I'm in Australia. I'm way past it. Okay. East, Eastern, Western, Asia. Was it in Northern Europe or Asia, guys? I just don't remember. I think it's in Northern Europe. 239. No, it's not in Northern Europe. So it's in Asia. I need to go back. Okay. Asia, 357. I was in Asia, guys, if you're wondering. 357. I must have read it wrong because now I'm in like Denmark. This is not right. Okay. Russian Federation. Here we go. Okay. What is the name of the city? I just need Russia. Baltic region. Czech, Hungary. Russian Federation. Okay, so what is it again now? Sevastopol. It's not on my map, guys. It's not on my map. Son of a mother trucker. Not okay. Not okay. Not freaking okay at all. Whatever. It's somewhere in Russia, apparently. Look it up in Google. Okay. Where is the rest of this? Soviet hospital ship Armenia was sunk on November 7th, 1941 by German aircraft while evacuating civilians and wounded soldiers from Crimea. It has been estimated that approximately 5,000 to 7,000 people were killed during the sinking, making it one of the deadliest maritime disasters in history. There were only 8 survivors. Out of 5,000 to 7,000 people, there were only 8 survivors, guys. In December 2018, the Kerch Strait incident occurred, in which the Russian Navy and Coast Guard took control of 3 Ukrainian vessels as the ships were trying to enter the Black Sea. In April 2022, the Russian cruiser Moskva was sunk in the Western Black Sea by sea-skimming Neptune missiles of the Ukraine Armed Forces, the largest ship lost in naval combat in Europe since World War II. Okay, now let's get to the important question. Can I dive in the Black Sea? Because I really, really want to right now. Can you scuba dive in the Black Sea? Bulgaria is not the first destination you think of to go diving, but is emerging as a new diving area. The diving is in the Black Sea. Okay, this is an inland sea which connects to the Mediterranean through the Bosporus Strait via the Sea Marmara and the Dardanelles Strait, whatever. Okay, so let's talk more about diving. Can you scuba dive in the deep sea? No. Can you? Why is this not addressing my question? Scuba diving in the Black Sea, God. There's a YouTube video. I will share this on my Facebook page. Okay. So much juicy information today, guys. Later. See you tomorrow for more.